Welcome to Startup Hack. I'm Spencer Thomason, and here at Startup Hack, we love to train software developers and build custom software solutions. So I do a lot of work as a fractional CTO. With over a decade of executive leadership and a solid 25 years of software development, I've mastered the art of transforming technology teams and products. So today we're going to dive into why your team needs junior developers. Yep, fresh faces in tech can be the secret sauce to your team's success. Junior developers bring fresh perspectives, great energy, and can really help your organization. So let's dive into why this morning and what my thoughts are on it. All right, so let's dive in here today and talk about why you need some junior developers. So junior developers bring fresh perspective that challenge the status quo. They're not burdened with the, well, we've always done it this way mentality, which can lead to exciting new innovations. I've seen it firsthand over and over and over again. Having someone new ask why things are done a certain way can often expose inefficiencies. Juniors aren't afraid to question process, and sometimes that leads to breakthroughs. Now, I get that sometimes we treat them like that 2-year-old who just keeps going, why, but they're not usually that bad. If they are, then they need a little training. But that can be done, right? So they might lack some experience, but their curiosity often opened doors that we veterans might have closed. So this fresh energy can push a team to think outside the box and reimagine solutions. So now, do you remember your first tech job? I want you to think back to that first tech job that you had. What was your hunger to prove yourself, right? That's what junior developers bring to the table. They're eager, driven, and ready to show what they've got. This hunger is contagious, and it raises the bar for everybody. So you'll see senior developers mentoring more, you'll see the team collaborate better, and everyone will be sharper in the process, right? So juniors may not know everything yet, but what they lack in knowledge, they make up for in grit and determination, right? So junior developers are sponges. While you may have to spend time mentoring them and training them, they often pick things up faster than you think. And sometimes we all need to slow down just a little bit anyways, right? I know in this fast-paced world, we always think it's got to be faster. But sometimes it's okay to take a break and step back a little bit. So with the right guidance, they can become highly productive members of your team and in no time. And so the best part, you can mold them to exactly how you want. They're not coming in with bad habits or preconceived notions from other jobs. You can train them to do things that you want from day one. So make sure that you go back and check out our previous videos because we have hundreds of free coding samples, all free, totally free. So make sure that you go back and go back and do those. But those are also great resources for your junior developers. So now, let's be real. When you've been coding for 10, 15, 25 years like me, the shine can wear off just a little bit. That's where junior developers come in. Their excitement about learning new things and tackling projects head on can reignite your own passion. So watching someone hit their first milestone or solve a tricky bug is like witnessing that light bulb moment, right? And it gets infectious. That kind of energy spreads throughout the team, and it boosts morale and enthusiasm. So it's hard not to get excited when you see a junior developer crushing it. Now, hiring a junior developer also is very cost effective, right? And it often can be very budget friendly to hit some of these junior developers, right? And it can be a lot cheaper than bringing on senior developers. Now, you couldn't staff your entire team with all junior developers, but for companies that are growing, this can make a big difference. You get to stretch your budget while still adding valuable talent to the team. And if you play your cards right, you'll not just be filling a role, you're investing in someone that'll grow into a key player down the line. So over time, that junior developer will gain experience and become more and more valuable without you having to break the bank to hire externally. So think of that as a long-term investment, right? Now, having junior developers on your team also means that your senior developers get the opportunity to mentor. Mentoring isn't just good for the junior, it's good for the senior developer too. Teaching others forces you to reevaluate your own understanding of concepts and processes. It keeps your senior devs sharp, and it creates a culture of continuous learning. Now, not to mention, it's also incredibly rewarding to watch someone grow under your guidance, and this can be really good for senior developers as well. So, junior developers ask the simple questions that no one else will ask, and sometimes these questions aren't so simple. When you've been doing something for a long time, you stop questioning it. But junior developers, they're not afraid to question it. They ask things that are why things are done a certain way. And sometimes that's exactly what you need to shake things up. So maybe the process hasn't been updated in years, or perhaps there's a more efficient way to do it that's been overlooked. A fresh set of eyes can expose outdated or inefficient practices that no one else would thought to challenge. I know when I got my very first job, and I was a brand new green junior developer, had never been paid to write code. I've been writing code for years, but had never been paid to write code, right? Those are two different things. And I was starting to work for a small customer support department, and we only supported the customer support department. So none of our tools ever went out to the public. They were just used internally. Now, the interesting thing about this is I was able to challenge some statuses. It's like, hey, we have this one little form system that when the computers would go down, they could fall back to this. And everybody's like, well, we have to have this server and this server and this server. And I was like, why? I can just host it on my PC under the desk. I'll get an extra PC from IT. And everyone's like, well, you can't do that. I'm like, why not? And so there was a lot of those that really kind of helped that, right? And veteran developers can get stuck in their own ways, right? Relying on tools that they've been using for years. Junior developers, on the other hand, are typically more open to trying new tools and different technologies. They've been trained on the latest platform and they're eager to experiment. So this willingness to embrace new tech can lead your team to adopt tools that improve efficiencies and workflow. So instead of dragging your team kicking and screaming into the future, juniors can help to lead the charge. Now, one of the biggest advantages of hiring junior developers is they don't come with a lot of baggage, right? They're eager, fresh, and ready to go. And they haven't picked up bad habits from other companies. So you have opportunity to train them to exactly how you would like them to be, right? Ensuring that they fit into your company's culture and process seamlessly. This gives you the flexibility to build a team that works how you want them to work without the friction that sometimes comes with hiring experienced developers that are set in their ways, right? Now, junior developers often bring a strong sense of teamwork with them too. A lot of them are coming in and it may be their first career job. So they may be coming from a boot camp or from college, and they're used to collaborating with others on projects and group work. So they're accustomed to working alongside others and communicating clearly, which can help smooth out communication within your team. So a cohesive team is a productive team, and juniors are often the glue that helps pull everything together. Their collaborative nature can help improve overall teamwork and morale, making for a more enjoyable environment. So, a team full of senior developers can sometimes be a double-edged sword. While experience is great, it can lead to a team that's less flexible and open to change. Junior developers help balance things out. They're willing to explore new avenues, test new technologies, and try things the seniors may be hesitant to touch. They also will be probably more likely to take advice from those seniors if you'd really like the project done a certain way. So this balance of experience and enthusiasm creates a dynamic team that's more adaptive and innovative. So let's not forget that when you invest in a junior developer, you're not just filling a short-term gap. You're building the team for the future. So with proper mentorship and growth opportunities, today's juniors could become tomorrow's senior leaders. And this is what's happened for me. Investing in juniors now means you're building a pipeline of talent that will pay off for years to come. And isn't that what every company wants to grow anyways? So is grow from within. So by nurturing junior talent, you ensure your company has a solid foundation for the future. One of the things I really like to do is here at Startup Hack, we love to train software developers. So I love nothing more than to get emails from companies who want to take somebody who might be from customer support or somebody who's from an analyst role and knows a business process but just wants to learn how to code. And we will take them, and in 3 months, I can get them ready to start on a project, and then we can even help mentor those people into the new project. So this is a great way to build from within. So junior developers can be fresh blood that your team might need. They bring a new perspective, enthusiasm, and a hunger to prove themselves. So not only are they cost effective, they also inspire mentorship and improve team cohesion. Plus, their willingness to learn and adapt makes them a long-term investment for any company looking to build a strong foundation of the future. Now, what are your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I love having a great, healthy discussion. So make sure you leave a comment down below and make sure to like and subscribe. Here at Startup Hack, we love to train software developers in our coding boot camps and build custom software solutions for companies. So reach out because we'd love to help. Hit the links down below or go to startuphack.com for our coding boot camps, or startuphack.com/Spencer for our custom consulting. And we'll catch you guys next time. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel because we bring you lots of great tutorials and tips that every developer should know. See you next time.